Hi, I'm Joe Elliott and I sing in Def Leppard. We are returning to Donington for the first time in 23 years. We opened we were third on the bill in 1986 to Scorpions and Ozzy Osbourne. And this time round we're going back headlining. It was probably more daunting then for lots of other reasons. We hadn't really become a big band in Britain. We'd had success in the States, but in America it was huge. In Britain, it wasn't really happening for us at the time. And when we did Donington, it was 1 year before the album came out. So it was a bit of a weird time. We were third on the bill, and it was Rick Allen's first real gig back after he'd lost his arm. So for many reasons, we were pretty nervous going on in the middle of the day. You know, you got no lights. It was kind of a weird time, but it was a raging success by the time we came off stage. It was, you know, we really enjoyed it. But to go back 23 years later and headline, it's not daunting. It's just something that we're really looking forward to. When you're playing for an hour 45, when you've got maybe 15 hours worth of music to pick from, it gets tricky. I mean, ask Mick Jagger, you know. What we'll be doing is a mixture of old and new, simple as that. We've got the Sparkle Lounge album that's still only, you know, we're still actively promoting. So we'll be playing stuff off the new album, and we'll also be playing a cross-section of stuff that people know. And it is a festival. What we have to remember, this is a festival. People are coming to enjoy themselves, and they're coming to hear mostly stuff that they know. So there's no harm in playing, you know, your greatest hit set if you're going to be out there and you've only got half an hour or an hour to play, and your Journey or your ZZ Top, people want to hear, you know, all your hits as well as maybe one or two new ones. Doesn't really change that much for the headliner. We're going to play, hopefully everybody will know every song, but if they don't know them all, they'll know most of them. What goes through my head when I'm on stage? I just don't forget the words, man. That's my main thing. Is like, I hope I'm in tune, and I hope everybody can hear what I'm doing, and I hope I don't screw up. That's mostly what I think. We can't come in quite late on the day because there's so much press to do that we're kind of obliged to do. We could pull the rock star and just say sod it and turn up 2 minutes before we go on, but we won't. And I doubt I'll get to see much of the bands either, because the schedule for press is about 3 hours, and that doesn't give us that much time to catch all the other acts before we have to start getting ready ourselves. But I am hoping to catch a little bit of the ZZ Top set, because I've not seen them for years. Journey and Whitesnake we have toured with recently, so I'm more bothered about catching up with them in the dressing room, especially in David's, because he has this cupboard full of all these different whiskies. And we like to sample a different one every day. Unfortunately, there's been only 2 shows that we're doing with him. I'm only going to get to taste 2 of them. But I like hanging out with David. He's a lot of fun. We played Dublin on Friday evening, and it's the brand new O2 Arena over there, and it's sold out. And it's the first time we've played a real gig in Ireland in 12 years, maybe 13 years. We've done a couple of warm-up shows there, hush hush, in little clubs. But it's the first time that we've played this new arena, and it's 12,000, and it's gone clean, which is great. Donington's going to be pushing 70,000 people by the looks of it by the time we get on stage. It could actually be the biggest selling of the three nights. And then, yeah, we're off to the States where we've got Poison and Cheap Trick opening. And again, you know, it's one of those great nights where if you're familiar and sympathetic to that kind of music, you're going to know most of the songs that you hear. And I think that always makes for a better night than sitting around watching a band for 45 minutes that you've never heard. And that's when people start getting a bit itchy and going to the bathroom and the t-shirt stand and stuff. And there aren't that many new bands that want to tour the way that we tour, so we have to just go with how it's dictated to us more than anything else. But I'm pleasantly surprised at the amount of people that still come and see us. I'd be naive to say, you know, I'm overly surprised, because that's the way you want it to be, you know, because, you know, we're a good band and we've got a great live reputation, so I don't see why people wouldn't want to come. But after 32 years since we first formed, it is pretty impressive that we're playing bigger venues now than we were 10, 15 years ago even.